sees?
It starts with comedy, right?
Right.
But comedy led to the Steve Harvey show. Comedy led to hosting Showtime at Apollo.
Okay.
Comedy led to Steve Harvey's Big Time. Comedy led to the Kings of Comedy tour. After the Kings of Comedy tour, that's when I started. I said, okay, that's as big as I ever was in 98 to 2000. I had never been bigger. Then I said, okay, cool. They invited me to do a radio show in L.A. with the Ed Dre Lover Show in L.A. They were missing, so they said, could you come and do a day? I was supposed to do 1 hour. I stayed the whole 4-hour shift. They had another person supposed to come next day. They said, could you come back and do that again? I said, yeah, I came back next day. I was just on the radio, just taking calls, talking to people. They came to me and said, how'd you like to do radio? I tried. How much is it? They told me how much. I said, oh, I ain't got time for that, man. I can't stop doing what I'm doing. I'm going to make this little piece of money right here. They said, well, that's what we'll do. You do the show, you know, like this, and, you know, you have it like that. I agreed. I did the show. Then I created another show called Steve Harvey's Big Time, which is bringing out all these acts, which is really America's Got Talent. So here come the book. Then the book became so popular. Then they called me out to L.A. to take a meeting. They said, we want you to do a game show. I said, what game show? They said, Family Feud. I said, man, I ain't doing that show. I saw that show. I don't like that show. They said, well, we want you to do it. I said, no, the only way I do it is you let me say what I want to say. I struck a deal. Next thing you know, now I'm on the radio. I got a TV show. Still doing stand-up. I done authored a book. Now I host a game show. The game show ratings went through the roof.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Yeah.
Here these people come. I'm a creative person. Let's go create a different kind of talk show. So guess what? I ain't just doing a regular daytime talk show. I'm doing a talk show that's funny. Other than Ellen, you can't turn your TV on in the daytime and laugh.
Recently, you made the decision that you were going to do your last stand-up comedy show.
It's like I retired from comedy, but you know how many comedians came there that night, man? I was stunned with the number of people that came there that I hadn't seen in years. They just said, man, we just came to see if it was true. But we appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Because there's more gigs going to be up there for us. Because he said, man, you was all over the place. But if you look at it that way, man, like you was talking one other time, see, you don't know how instrumental you really been for me, man. Because when I can't get to church, I'm watching you on TV. Or I get all your stuff. And you was saying one time, I don't know the real scripture or nothing, but you was talking about how the crumbs off a rich man's table is like a treasure to another man.
You are a giver, too. We were laughing off stage because several years ago you gave me this long black trench coat. I don't even know what you remember that coat.
Yeah.
And then you gave me those gray suede, dark gray suede shoes. Yeah. Come on now. You had them made for me. I refer to them as the Steve Harvey shoes. I said, like my Steve Harvey shoes. When we come back, we're going into Steve Harvey's life, his house, his family, what he eats, what it's like to bring his family together. We're going to check it out. We're going to the